never gives up. He's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air. G.I. Joe!
Hello everybody, Mac here. Welcome back to the show. Welcome to Saturday Morning Cartoons. Welcome to a recap of yesterday's Fan First Friday. Hasbro had a Fan First Friday live stream event for G.I. Joe, and Emily and Lenny were on hand, and they tried to be as transparent as possible with their reveals. And I'm going to put a link to the Hasbro Pulse live stream video in the description below if you want to see it for yourself. It was only about 20 minutes long. They talked about distribution, they talked about reveals, they showed off some stuff for Classified, and a few things for the new O-Ring line, and yes, we're going to talk a lot about repaints. So let's just jump right into it. Okay, the first thing they talked about was distribution, product availability, things like that. Still being in a pandemic, they talked about how hard it is to get their hands on product, materials, and get shipping through, things like that. Their reveal process is changing because of this, and we saw it in this live stream actually, where first they will show us digital renderings of the product before giving us finished pictures of plastic. Sort of like how they do their HasLab, where first we see just digital images, and then after the product is backed, then we start to see actual pieces. After the reveals, they will talk about distribution, pricing, pre-orders, where to get it. They made mention that pre-orders are going to be overlapping, like that's a new concept to us, but anybody who's been collecting toys, especially in the past few years, know that pre-orders just overlap. That's the nature of the beast now. Because nothing they revealed in this live stream is up for pre-order yet, they didn't even mention if any of these are going to be exclusives or not. However, I think all of that is going to be revealed in their 40th anniversary event, which they talked about, which is going to be at the end of February. Okay, getting into the reveals, we're going to start with the new O-Ring line first. Now, I backed the Sky Striker HasLab project because it's the Sky Striker. I don't see myself getting into the O-Ring line much, maybe for some of the iconic vehicles, but other than that, it's not my thing. Having said that, I can see there being some things here that the O-Ring collectors will be happy for. The first being the Cobra Troop Builder 2-pack of the Cobra Officer and the Cobra Trooper. No look at the accessories, just the figures. But these look so much like the original figures I had in my collection, it's really difficult to tell these from the old ones from the 80s. It's also very difficult to see in these photos, but Lenny did assure us that the O-Ring line will have swivel arms at the biceps. The next one is another 2-pack, and it looks like the O-Ring series may be sold in 2-packs, or a large majority of them are going to be sold in 2-packs. And this next one is Cobra Commander and Duke. Now, taking a look at these, and Lenny confirmed this, both of these figures are inspired by their Sunbow cartoon appearance. Just like with the Cobra Troop Builder 2-pack, though, we didn't get to see much else other than the digital renderings, but Lenny said Duke has some really cool accessories. I don't know. Looking at these two, looking at Cobra Commander, looking at Duke, having them based off of their Sunbow appearance, and mentioning that they have some really cool accessories with them, I can't help but think that they might start using the O-Ring line as, I don't know, I want to say an answer, but maybe a companion, maybe another selling point, working off of the popularity of Super 7's Ultimates line, because those are heavily influenced by the Sunbow cartoon. They may have taken a note from Super 7, and they're going to make the O-Ring line more cartoon accurate. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But unfortunately for collectors of the O-Rings, that's it for the O-Ring reveals, which moves us into Classified line and repaints. I won't lie, a lot of repaints. And these will definitely be a mileage may vary type of thing. Don't get me wrong, I understand that. Some people are going to be really excited about this. Some people are going to think this is a waste of figure releases. Some people are going to be very meh on the subject. Leaks from last month hinted at a 6-inch retro cardback series for the G.I. Joe Classified series in the vein of Marvel Legends retro line and the Star Wars Black Series archive collection. This was confirmed yesterday with the reveal of Baroness, Lady J, Destro, and Gung Ho. All of them are basically repaints of the previously released figures, just with new deco. Baroness and Destro are the two that are hardest to see the differences on. They are just now all black without any shading detail done to them, but basically the same figures as previously released. This would be a good time, however, for anyone who still needs a classified Baroness to pick one up without having to get the coil set. The one that was changed the most, and the one people seemed most responsive to, was Gung Ho. Sporting his classic 80s look with a new vest and new holsters, he seems to be the one with the most accessory changes, as well as change to the paint job. They also mentioned that his lid is different from the original release classified figure, but I haven't pulled mine out to compare the two. We didn't see any of the accessories with these figures, but Lenny hinted at Gung Ho having his full 80s gear, so here's to hoping for his pump-action grenade launcher. Personally, I'm also hoping Baroness gets her long rifle and some new elbow joints to go along with it. We know this is a retro line. We know this is going to have what they called special packaging, which is undoubtedly the card backs, but no look at it so far. More in the realm of repaints was this, a Cobra Viper Army Builder 3-pack that comes with 2 standard Vipers and a recolored Viper that they're calling a Viper Officer, something I don't think we've seen before. I like this. I don't know if I'll get it because I already have a couple of Cobra Island Vipers, but I like this. An Army Builder pack that gives people who missed out on the Vipers at Target a chance to pick them up and get them in their line. Once again, Lenny mentioned that he's excited about the accessories with this set, so I'm going to guess that the Vipers will have their vintage-style rifles, as well as a few other things to round them out. Having this 3-pack double up as a weapons accessory pack for the classified line would be a really nice touch. And now that leads us into the new figure reveals for the classified line, and I feel like these figures were some of the more highly anticipated for the line. First up, we have the Crimson Twins, Tomax and Xamot. These were two of my favorite Cobra lieutenants when I was a kid. Playing off of the whole twins' psychic bond to the point that when one was hit, the other one feels pain. Xamot having a scar, which is the only way to tell them apart. Their outlandish circus performer uniforms, and of course, being the commanders of the Crimson Guard. These two were so acrobatic they were almost ninja. It was fantastic. I loved these guys. I love these two figures. Their classified form is going to have all new sculpts that mirror each other, and Lenny did say that the sash and shoulder pieces will be removable. No word if these will be sold individually or as a 2-pack, but just look at these guys. Those outfits are so outlandish, they are so unique, and I can't wait to get these two. And finally, that brings us to the big one for me, the reveal of one of my favorite figures and one of the reasons I started collecting this line in the first place. My man, my hero, my champion, Stalker. And wow, does he look great. He has a new body that they referred to as the new soldier body, so we'll probably be seeing this a lot down the line. The scarf looks great, the old-style camo pattern, and they did say that the beret comes off to reveal what Lenny described as a sweet fade. No look at the accessories, but they did say that he has some pretty iconic pieces that come with him. I'm guessing that's the unique assault rifle that came with his vintage figure, and truthfully, I'm hoping for a 35mm SLR-style camera to go with him. It would be a really nice callback to his first appearance in the Marvel Comics. This is the one that I personally can't wait to get my hands on. Hey everybody, Mac here from the future. As I was editing this video, I got an email from Hasbro Pulse. It was one of their back-in-stock announcements. And as far as G.I. Joe Classified goes, they have Beachhead, they have Barbecue, they have Commando Snake Eyes, and they have Snake Eyes movie series Baroness all back in stock. So as of the time of this recording, they still have them. But if you need any, it would be worth to check out Hasbro Pulse, see if you can get them. And that's what we have. No prices, no pre-order information, no word on what's going to be available where, although there is rumor that the classic cardback line is going to be a Walmart exclusive. We have to wait for all of that for one more month in February. They said the end of February for the 40th anniversary reveal event. They did mention a big special figure for the 40th anniversary, and I saw some people guessing that it would be Serpentor. Me, I'm hoping it's a classified version of that original G.I. Joe action figure from 1964, complete with Foot Locker packaging and all of the accessories that he came with. I think that would be pretty cool. As we find out more information on these and other reveals, I will let you know as best and as soon as I can. So until that happens, play well everyone, stay safe, stay healthy, And as always, thank you for watching.
Highly trained special mission force. Its purpose, to defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule the world.
He never gives up, he'll stay till the fight's won. G.I. Joe will dare. G.I. Joe!